Yo, what's good, everyone? What's good? We back with another red pill, respectfully. So check it. On this one, I'm gonna be preferencing the conversation for women. Guess what? Y'all shallow too, because they
Mm.
keep talking about this whole high value man and they're shallow women. Oh, they shallow. Why don't they want something that has more depth to them and a woman that brings more than just her look? Listen, a lot of these women that keep saying that stuff, from Tawana off the Lil Peep show to Kendra G off whatever the heck show she on. A lot of these females say that, but then when you hear their preference, they want the nice looking guy, they want the rich guy, they want the lifestyle. But then they say a guy's wrong for wanting a woman that's fit, feminine, and cooperative. But you're shallow too, and really yours is worse because you think that you can come to the table looking like Lizzo and that the
Oh,
still supposed to be rich no matter what. Like, look at Lizzo. It's I feel pity for this girl, man. I pray for her. She think because she's rich and famous that she should be able to get. I forget the dude that played for the Vikings, but she thinks she's supposed to be able to get any guy she want that's in shape. You honestly think, or Captain America as well, you taking your shots at shooting your bricks? My bad. You shooting your bricks at guys who are, you know what I'm saying, being on the front of health magazines, being on the front of sexiest guys alive magazines, and you think because you're rich and famous, you're supposed to be able to get them? Come on now. Like, this is the thing that tripped me out with this shallow crap that we got with women, right? So you mean to tell me Lizzo, 320 some pounds,
oh,
uh, think that she's supposed to get a guy that's over 6 foot, a millionaire, and a handsome guy because of what you got. It don't equate the same way. Like let's go in the reverse of this. Rick Ross, he about 280 pounds and rich, right? And famous. But it's different from men and women. So if a man wants to get a woman like that, he's more likely going to get a woman being rich and heavy set than a woman would, because women want hypergamy. They want to date up. Men don't care about your money. And because we know, if, like they say nowadays, you know, the young people say nowadays, hobosexuals. Most guys, the only guys that want a woman that got more money than them is the guys that want to live off a woman. Guys like us, on average, do not care about a woman's money because we know we're not privy to that money. We'll appreciate if a woman will try to have our back and be down for us, but we don't expect that. Average men don't expect to live off women. But I digress. If you want to be shallow, cool. You want the guy that got the money, that look great, that's hung like Mandingo paws. But you mean to tell me you want to say guys are wrong for woman to woman that's in shape, that's feminine, that's nice and classy in how she carries herself and how she talks and acts, and cooperative for my plan. Because if I'm going to have all this money or work my ass off all the time, why should I get what I want? You figure you work hard for what you want, and I'm not knocking that. That's just like this. I'll tell y'all something personal real quick. One of my ex girlfriend, we broke up. We were still cool. We still would talk here and there, right? So when we would talk about what kind of guy she needs, it
mm.
was fine for her to say her preference. I didn't get offended. In fact, I would add my 2 cents. Maybe you should have a guy that's more on his purpose and doing his thing since you work your ass off. Because at the time, I was, getting myself together, working and stuff. I had a little pitfall, but, God bless me to get back steady. And, but it just didn't work between us. We was two different people. But respectfully, I would say, maybe you need a guy that's XYZ like you doing XYZ. And then when I would bring up what type of woman I want, she would take offense to it. And I'm like, hold on. When we talk about what you need in a guy, it's fine. But when I talk about me, you take it personal. Now I'm just saying because it feel like you trying to take shots at me. I said, okay, so it's okay when I take shots at myself. I'm like, that's bullshit. I don't get offended when you say what you need in a guy. I add my 2 cents in to help you and what kind of guy you should look for. But then when I say something about the woman I want, you got a problem. See, women cannot take when a guy like MTR be saying is stoic, where he don't show emotions like that, and certain things they say or do don't really bother them. Like I had to work to get to a place like that where it didn't hurt my feelings what a woman did, or where I got to a point where I could walk away, be like, listen, this ain't working. Deuces, and God bless. I had to work on that within myself because then I could see what can drive me to be a better man for me. Because at the end of the day, you got to look yourself in the mirror and see if you like what you like. If you don't like what you see, then you got to do the work. It don't matter. Like if you out of shape and you want to get in shape, I don't care who around you that's in shape. If you ain't the one running around the block, no matter how in shape your homeboys or homegirls get, it's nothing you can do about it. You gonna be
Mm,
fat.
mm.
You got to do the work. So, Ace, maybe you can tell me something about a woman being shallow and thinking it's okay.
I mean, it's basically I can basically mirror what you just said. I've been in certain circumstance in the past where I be, and this was a young lady that I wasn't in a relationship with. We was just, as the young kids call it, situationship type thing, and similar conversation. I was being upfront, like, hey, I don't think I'm the right guy for you, and I thought we had established that anyway. And same thing. She's speaking about what she wants in a man, and I'm like, cool, if that's what you think that you want, if that's what's gonna make you happy, I feel like, that's and then conversation came over to my side about what would make me happy, what would enlighten my life in a young lady, and I'm getting the eye rolling and I'm getting the head twitching. And I'm like, is there a problem? Oh, it just sounds like you trying to say somebody that's better than me. And I'm like, I didn't name any names. I didn't point any fingers. I just did the exact same thing that you did. The only difference is you frowned up your face. I didn't. So to me, it's like, what does that say about the difference between a man and a woman? And also, what does it say about looking oneself in the mirror? Because I recall when you were just talking, you were speaking on your pitfalls and the things that you didn't have going on at that moment. So that means you were looking in the mirror, and me in the same conversation saying, "Hey, oh, okay, these are things that you want from a man. Well, I hope that you do find that." And at that time, the things that was being named wasn't me. So was it like I could step up and be like, yo, that's me. Or yeah, I could fulfill that because I couldn't. And I wasn't gonna lie to myself. And I can be real, some of the things that was named, I'm still not that yet. However, when it came to all of that, it's me looking at myself in the mirror saying, yo, you need to get yourself together, Holmes. Not get myself together for that girl, just get myself together, period, because I need to. But when it's on the women's side, is that we talking down on them, or we trying to make them feel bad, or we trying to hurt their feelings if we're just naming off qualities that we would like. So in all actuality, when we're naming those qualities that we would like or want, they get mad and offended because they know they can't fulfill those things. That's why. But a
Mm.
man will hear some qualities and be like, you know what? She just said A, B, and C. I ain't that, but maybe in 6 months to a year, I could be that.
Mm.
Let me go ahead and get myself together. Let me make out a plan so that I can be that. Not for her, but just, hey, the thing that she said, a man should have that or a man should be that way. So let me work on that. But if you do that to a woman, it's World War III. That should make you think very deeply.
Mm. Now let's go ahead and make this bitch happy.
No, she
Another.
need to make herself happy.
Mm. Mm.
That's what she needs to do. Make herself happy.
That's another one for Chris Rock. Yeah. So I mean, but when a man states what he wants, they get mad, and it's like, well, I don't know what to tell you, honey, because we all adults. I should be able to voice what I want. You should be able to voice what you want. I'm not mad. We don't take offense to that no more. nowadays, maybe like peace. I was saying in the Lapeef Facebook group how I seen some women saying, "Oh, well, how would you like it if we start dating white men?" And I got on there. I said, "Sweetheart, we really don't give a damn." And then other
Bye.
guys was like
See you.
throwing up the peace sign, like we ain't gonna miss you either. Get going. Hope it work out for you because you know you'd at least want it to be dated when it comes to you, black women, and Asian men. So if you think that's gonna work, go ahead and leave. Deuces. And women don't like to hear that, but it's like, so what we supposed to do? Get up
And
in
you know what?
arms?
Hold on. What we should start telling those women when they say, "Oh, well, I'm gonna jump over to the white side." Don't bring your ass back.
That's what we said. We don't need you. We ain't gonna miss you. Don't come back. Stay
Don't
over there.
come back.
Even when it works. Because what we keep saying, especially when our sisters try to date out their race, guess what happens? They always get disrespected. We keep seeing that nowadays. I forget that football player, but you told me about it before I really started looking into the story. It was a white dude that played for the Patriots, married to a black woman. He got mad about something and was at home like you need to bow to me and all of this stuff and
He
disrespecting her, and
beat
beat
the
the
hell
hell out
out
of
of that woman.
her. It could have took her life, God forbid. And then I'm seeing other black women on other shows saying, "No, ain't nothing wrong with dating now. Do it for Jungle Fever and a Dare and all that." I'm like, but you're gonna tell women, you're gonna tell sisters to go date white guys, but look out for the racist white guys that disrespect black women. How does that make sense? So y'all feel more comfortable with white guys than y'all, and y'all feel so much protected more with white guys. But you mean to tell me you're saying you gotta watch out for certain white guys? I wouldn't want to be you. I would not want to
Mm,
be you. All right, so
mm.
we finna get out of here, but we're gonna have more content. Make sure y'all look for it, man. The next couple of shows gonna be dope as hell. Make sure y'all own it, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You got anything else you want to say, Ace, before we get up out of here?
Just remember what we said. If you choose to leave, stay over there. Peace.
Hey, stay gold. We out.